small forward, 6'5", number 4, Moses Moody. Shooting guard, 6'4", number 2, Brandon Podchipsky. In the middle, 6'6", number 23, Draymond Green. At the other forward, 6'7", number 10, Jimmy Butler. And guard, 6'3", number 30, Stephen Curry.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors going up against the Miami Heat. This is Brian Anderson. Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. And the starting lineup for Miami, they've got Bam Adebayo. Tyler Hero is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the 5 spot. And for the Warriors, Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Butler, and it's Moody in at the 3, the small forward. Well, Grant, what should we expect in a veteran-heavy matchup like this?
You know, B.A., it typically means we'll get a clean game. These guys have been around for a while and know how to take care of the basketball.
And so off the tip, it's Miami. Here's Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Wiggins with a screen on Butler. Here's Ware. Wiggins, left side, down to 5 on the shot clock. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors.
Golden State basketball.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. And your first NBA coaching job was with the Miami Heat, Stan. That was as an assistant back in the 90s, just a few years ago.
Yeah, just a few, Brian. And the Heat have changed a lot. The game has changed a lot over those years. Look, back then, the Heat were probably the most physical team in the NBA, and it was just knockdown, drag-out fights all the time.
Adebayo from long range, and the three-pointer goes.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
Here's Podziemski. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. We chatted about strategy against Andrew Wiggins, and Coach put it simply. He said, quote, "We just got to stay on him at the arc on the inside. We can't let him give our defenders a slip." So the defense is going to try to stay as glued to the nimble Wiggins as possible for this one.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Butler. The Heat making their last shot. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
The first free throw is good. But Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Both shots good from the stripe. Just over a minute and a half in. Outside Burks. It's Wiggins on the wing. Pass to Adebayo. That three's off the mark. The Warriors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Curry. Outside for Butler. And the Warriors miss again. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Burks for 3. Called in by Curry. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Butler against Adebayo. Now here's Moody. Not a lot of room. And that misses. That would have put him up. Hero outside. Here's the 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Curry with it. Shoots over Hero. And off the front iron. And in it goes. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Miami out in front. They're up by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers and the Chicago Bulls. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Davis. Wembanyama's out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Tatum in at the 2. And so it's the Bulls getting on the board first. Back to Wembanyama. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Petey, a screen on Antetokounmpo. James dishes to Durant. Count it. Good.
You know, the defense is all over Durant inside, but, you know, his length and agility and high release point allow him to still make it happen.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uncovered. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Now James. Pass to Leonard. Here's Durant. Wembanyama with the rebound. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Davis playing big. Love to see that. Creating extra scoring opportunities as a result.
Now here's Durant. Lakers with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Tatum. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Crafty move, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. Teardrop shot. And the rejection by Wembanyama. The second chance effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
You know, Porzingis keeps defenders on their toes because he's such a skilled player and has a bunch of moves.
Chicago shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. That free throw good from Porzingis.
What impresses me most about Porzingis is how versatile he is. I love that about a big man who does a little bit of everything.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tatum setting the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. Tatum against Leonard. Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
Clock at 4. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And how about the energy from SGA? He gets after it on the backboard as well.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Now, when asked about the game plan on Anthony Davis, Coach said we have to do our best to keep him out of the paint. Now, that's where he's most effective. If he beats us with his jump shot, well, we can live with that. Interior defense will be put to the test. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Now, here's LeBron. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
James against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Tatum. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now here's James. He's got 5. Outside Durant. Back to James. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Tatum looking around. Porzingis with the steal. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Here's Leonard. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here are the Lakers. Davis, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander taking 2 shots.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Bulls making a switch here. Korver's checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. 54 seconds left to play here in the first. Korver against Tatum. James wide open. And again, no good by Chicago.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good. Empty that time from Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 2. Basket counts.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Leonard against Tatum. Clock at 6. Loads it up for Davis. Porzingis with the block. All right, there's the horn. It's a close game at the end of 1. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. We've got Antetokounmpo. Anthony Davis is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the point guard.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
James against Antetokounmpo. James dishes to Durant. Shot clock at 6. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. The Lakers in the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Tatum against Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's open. Had the space there, but it's offline. Here's KD. He trains the quick shot.
That mid-range shot, a go-to one for KD.
KD's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. Inside. Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to talk to his guys.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud, let them hear it. It's time for T-shirts.
Leonard kicks to Porzingis. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Outside Leonard. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Leonard missing. Here's the Lakers with the ball. Antetokounmpo finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead. Tatum against KD. From deep, James. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Now here's Tatum. Hasn't made one yet. Lets it fly. Again, Los Angeles.
This is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
LeBron against Antetokounmpo. Outside, KD. Durant going to work inside.
Durant so good at finishing in tight. Excellent in the paint.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Tatum with it. Leonard picks him up. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. No one covering. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's LeBron. Great D that time from Giannis. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. And finished off by Anthony Davis.
You know, that's one that'll stay with us for a while. I mean, Davis, one of those guys that can really electrify a crowd, no matter what building he's in.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Durant. Back to James. Over Giannis. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. A minute 20 left in the first half of basketball. And here's Leonard from three. Bangs home the trifecta. Leonard's got 5 now.
Well, the pick gives Leonard some space, and he wisely calls his own number.
Pass to Tatum. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by the Bulls.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Anthony Davis.
There's 37 seconds left now here in the second. LeBron against Giannis. Pass to KD. The three-pointer, no good. Los Angeles leading by 7. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Headed by Porzingis. Here's Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. The tray. No good that time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So with Boozer on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Towns. And it's Durant. And there's Porzingis. And it's James in at the point guard position.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to KD. Back to James. Looking to end his cold spell. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Tatum. Wembanyama outside. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. The 3 is drilled by Tatum.
Really smooth release from Tatum on that 3. Makes that shot look effortless.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And it's the Bulls with the ball. It's a 10-point game. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And great awareness of the situation. Gilgeous-Alexander sensing the chance for the steal and just taking it straight up on the break.
Now here's Durant. 6 points for him. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Towns looking it over. Pass to KD. From the arc. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. And again, no good by Chicago. And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. It's tipped. Porzingis with the ball. Outguarded by Giannis. LeBron outside. And Durant puts up a deep 3. Good. And the assist goes to James. Durant's got 9 points.
In rhythm, quick trigger, KD at his best.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes. Chicago foul. Kawhi Leonard.
It's his first trip to the line.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself, is Jason Tatum.
And so Tatum nails them both. Bulls trail by 14. LeBron James on the wing. Back to Durant. Pass to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Another 3 for Chicago.
Leonard scores at all 3 levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Offensive rebound. They're looking to trim the deficit to single digits. And here is Durant. 9 points in the game so far. The 3 from LeBron. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Second team foul.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw fouls. He uses his body really well.
Bulls have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. He's off on the second. And he nails the third.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have. Now
here's Giannis. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots the 3, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter. Bulls trail by 12. 51 seconds left to play in the third. KD sets the pick for James. And he knocks down the jumper. James has got 9.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 19 points in the game. Here's Wembanyama. And the rejection by Town. Pass to KD. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. LeBron with it. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Towns the pass to Leonard. Off target from 3-point range. And And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
Using his size advantage there to rip down that forward in traffic.
And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Bulls trail by 10. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Wembanyama is out there with Davis. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Tatum in at the 2-guard spot. Chalk up 2 there. LeBron's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Bulls. Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Pass to Tatum. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Now here's Durant. Back to LeBron. Fires the 3. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 4 assists in the game.
From deep in three-point land, when LeBron commits to a shot, even that far away from the hoop, no stopping.
Now here's Tatum. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It goes straight through with the switch. 21 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Bulls trail by 7. LeBron with it. Pass to KD. Back to James. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by the Lakers. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now here's Tatum. Headed by Porzingis. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Porzingis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the triple. Another miss by LeBron. Los Angeles leading by 7. It's Wembanyama, top of the key. Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Porzingis. That misses off the backboard.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's LeBron. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
There is no doubt about who they were going to on that one. Of course not. LeBron coming through.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Tremendous job at the line, as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Pass to Tatum. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points here in the second half. Giannis against James. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Wembanyama's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Tatum finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's James. Zingas high post. Towns a screen on Tatum. Durant against Tatum. Not that time. His sixth miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far. Los Angeles leading by 9. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the 3. Tatum no good. Durant against Gilgeous-Alexander. KD passes to Porzingis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
You know, all that size and length there. When Porzingis is using his body like this, I mean, it forces the defense to be aggressive.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 8. And both free throws good for Porzingis. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Over here.
Your first pass is from just...
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We've got the Lakers and the Chicago Bulls. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. They've got James. Holmgren is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Davis in at the center position.
Look how Durant uses his wily frame there to get off those shots. Not an easy shot, but for him, man, it looks easy.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. James outside. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Tatum. For three, James. And it's Chicago with a board.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Durant. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
Well, defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
James passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to James. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Well, instead of playing through LeBron, that time they set him up.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Here's Durant. 6 to shoot. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Pass to James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jacks up a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
SGA doesn't rely on the three to get his points, but man, when it's falling, watch out.
Outside Tatum. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. Now, here is James. Now Gilgeous-Alexander lets it go from the wing. James can't get it to go.
Mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Tatum. Wembanyama with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. Clock at 4. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And so much power out of Tatum. Look at the elevation.
The Lakers trail. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they definitely run in practice. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Chicago. Outside Durant. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Durant's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Antetokounmpo finds James. Outside Davis. Shot clock at 5. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
Gilgeous-Alexander in traffic uses that athleticism.
Durant, pass to Tatum. Puts up a 3. And again, Chicago, no good. The Lakers in the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. 5 points in the game. For 3, James. Rebound by the Bulls. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Durant. Outside Tatum. Screen by Durant. 4-3. Jason Tatum, and that's good. Tatum's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
Good. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Here's Tatum. He's got 5. Here's Durant, and blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Double team on James. Davis from long range. Chicago with a rebound. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Tatum. Over James. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. It's Los Angeles leading by a point. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, Chet Holmgren out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's James, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. James, it's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Durant, the pass to Tatum. Outside Wembanyama. The big man, Wembanyama sinks the 3.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets a very good look and converts. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Tatum passes to Durant. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Durant covering.
Durant covering a lot of territory with his length.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Here's James. James has gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts from the floor. Durant looking around. Pass to Wembanyama. Durant with a screen on Holmgren. The 3 from Wembanyama. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Now James fires the 3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. Tatum, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. James against Tatum. And again, no good by Chicago. Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to James. Now here's Holmgren. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good work defensively by Leonard.
Oh, you have to love the spin move there. He couldn't quite gather himself for the shot.
Durant's shot is off.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Back to James. Wembanyama with some nice D. The Bulls trail by 3. Outside Durant to end the drought. Rebound by the Lakers.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to James. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
A nice shot by Tatum.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Pass to James. And there's the lob. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Porzingis. Leonard with the ball. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Leonard can't get it to go. The Lakers lead by 4. Giannis to the cup, and the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Typically, it takes Giannis one stride to get where he wants to go, and in that one stride, he's covering so much ground, you can't keep up with him.
Pass to Tatum. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And it's the Lakers ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. James against Tatum. There's 10 seconds left in the second period. James with the block. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Jason Tatum out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Leonard in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Pass to Tatum. On the wing, Durant. Antetokounmpo covering. Durant, pass to Tatum. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing, guarded by Durant. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Beyond the arc. That shot, no good.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
Pass to James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. And it's a 10-point Laker lead.
Oh, that jumper so pure. Gilgeous-Alexander with great confidence.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to review the game plan.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Wembanyama. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Wembanyama's got 7 points.
Yes, shot making, playmaking. Wembanyama can do it all offensively.
Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And here comes the break. Here's Durant. And it's Durant gliding in for the fast break finish.
Well, when you see KD run the court with the speed of a guard, hard to keep up with him once he gets out in the open floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Chicago with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Durant against Antetokounmpo. Durant, pass to Leonard. Outside Wembanyama. Back to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Durant against Antetokounmpo from deep three-point land. Durant's shot is off.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for Chicago. They trail by 6. Tatum against Davis. Tatum inside. Pass to Porzingis. James with a steal. Gilgeous-Alexander punches it home.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
Durant, the pass to Leonard. Durant with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And he lobs it up top. Durant with it. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the elbow. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Los Angeles leading by 8. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 13. For 3, James. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists now in the game. James has got 3 of 7 three-pointers to fall so far. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Leonard finds Tatum. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Durant. Over Antetokounmpo. Nice shot by Durant. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, with the skill and size to score from anywhere on the court, Durant produces huge numbers pretty much on a nightly basis.
Here's James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Chicago with a rebound. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Porzingis punishing inside.
And Porzingis has that kind of touch at 7'3". He can hurt you in there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 13 points in the game. Davis with a screen on Leonard. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the contest.
For the Lakers, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shooting.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Los Angeles. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Come on, fans. It's the
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Tatum with it. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's James in at the 2.
KD really just rising up against anybody. That height and length makes him so dangerous.
Pass to James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 5 assists in the game. Tatum against James. Tatum passes to Durant. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Los Angeles leading by 9. And he lobs it up. Oh! AD! An easy target on the lob.
And when AD takes off from the ground for alley-oops like this one, it really demoralizes the opponent.
Outside Tatum. Puts up a deep 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Pass to Holmgren. Out to James. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. Leonard pulls down the board.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Durant against Antetokounmpo. Back to Durant. The deep 3. The offensive rebound. And the hustle play converted by KP.
Sometimes you do a little extra work. Something good comes your way. And Porzingis cleans up that offensive rebound.
Pass to James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Durant, no good.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
And he gets it to go. And Los Angeles leads by 8.
Going to work now from the mid-range. LeBron's going to take whatever the defense gives him.
James against Tatum. Outside Durant. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 11. James outside. There's a minute 47 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. LeBron going downhill and slam dunk by James.
Yeah, I'm not going to give LeBron any more space, but certainly like to see him dunk. How about that throwdown?
Tatum looking it over. And they'll get another chance. Wembanyama, screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Leonard passes to Wembanyama. 4 on the clock. Back to Leonard. Fires for 3. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Los Angeles leading by 10. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. From behind the arc. Durant pulls it in. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. And it's blocked by Davis.
Look at the defense on display there from Davis. Lines up the shot and with perfect timing swats it away.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And the Lakers with possession here. They lead by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. James outside. Rebound by the Bulls. And here's Durant. Pass to Wembanyama. So we see the Lakers get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. And time